Hello everyone, myself Sandhya. I'm working as an assistant professor in St. Martin's Engineering College in the department of FME. Today I'm going to give discussion about the projections of solids. So projections of solids. So in this projections of solids, what is solids? So solid means it is a 3D object. 3D objective means three-dimensional objective. In this three-dimensional objective having length, comma, width, comma, height. So length comma width comma height. So I am taking one example of 3D object. So this is the 3D object, right? In this 3D object, this is the length, and this is the width, and this is the height. So in this solid having two views. So in this solid having two views. So first one is, this is the front view. This is the front view. And this is the top view. So what is front view and what is top view? So front view means it is represented as a length comma height. So length comma height. So what is top view? Top view represented as a length comma width. So top view represented as a length comma width. So length comma width. So in this front view, the labeling we represented as a small letters with dash. Small letters with dash, a comma a dash comma b dash comma c dash dash, etc. In this top view represented as a labeling of small letters only, a comma b comma c comma d. So sometimes these two views are not sufficient to give the dimensions of the object. So that time we will use the side view. This is the side view. So in shortcut form we called as a SV, capital SV, side view. So side view, the labeling represented as a small letters with double dashes. Small letters with double dash. Small letters with and double dashes. So this is the introduction of the projections of solids. So next, what types of solids? Types of projections of solids. So what are the types of projections of solids? So in this projections of solids classified into two types. So in this projections of two types, first one is polyhedron. First one is polyhedron. And second one is solid of revolution. So solid of revolution. So what is polyhedron? What polyhedron is? It is a solid bonded faces. Solid bonded faces. In this solid bonded faces defined as three types. First one is tetrahedron. First one is tetrahedron. And second one is cube. Second one is cube. And third one is octohedron. Third one is octohedron. So what is tetrahedron? So what is tetrahedron? Means in this tetrahedron, it has four equal equalated triangle faces. Four equalated triangle faces. So what is cube? Cube as it has six equalated square faces. So six equalated square faces. Square faces. What is octohedron? It has 8 equalated triangle faces. So octo means 8. 8 equalated triangle faces. So this is the one type of polyhedra, and second one is prism. So what is prism? So in this I am taking one example of prism. So this is the prism. So in this prism having, so this is the prism. So in this prism having two bases. This is the base one or bottom of base, and this is the top base. This is the top base. So in this prism having two bases and one rectangle face, So in these two bottom and top base connected with another face, that is the rectangle face. So in this middle one axis line is there. So in this axis line we represented as a long line, short line, long line, short line. So in these straight lines we called as a edges. In these straight lines we called as a edges, and this is the corner points. This is the corner points. So this is the prism. So in this prism we represented as a labeling is, so one side we are giving A comma B comma C comma D, and other side we will give 1, 2, 3, 4 numerical values we will give. So in this, according to the shape and size, the prism is classified into 4 types. So first one is square prism. First one is square prism, and second one is triangle prism. So triangle prism, and third one is pentagonal prism, and third one is pentagonal prism, and fourth one is hexagonal prism. Hexagonal prism. So in this prism, so what is square prism? In this square prism having 4 faces. In this square prism having, so 6 faces and 4 rectangle faces. 4 rectangle faces. So what is triangle prism? Triangle prism having 5 faces. 5 faces and 3 rectangle faces. And 3 rectangle faces. What is pentagonal prism? Pentagonal prism having 7 faces. 7 faces and 5 rectangles. 5 rectangles. So what is hexagonal prism? Hexagonal prism having 8 faces, comma 6 rectangles. 6 rectangles. So this is the about the prism. Next one is pyramid. What is pyramid? So what is pyramid? So pyramid having pyramid. So I am taking one example of pyramid. So this is the pyramid. In this pyramid having only one base and one apex point. So what is apex point? So all corners are meet at one point. So this is all the corners are meet at one point, we call as a apex point. So in this pyramid having, so base and apex connected with another face, that is called triangle face. That is called triangle face. In this pyramid having, so one base, here we are giving a name A comma B comma C, and apex point O dash. So what is the difference between prism and pyramid? Here we will discuss. So what is prism? Prism having 2 faces, we said, right? In this pyramid having only one base and one apex point, and here the axis point passing through the, so center of the base point to apex point. So this is the pyramid according to the shape and size. The pyramid having classified into again same 4 types. So first one is triangle pyramid. So first one is triangle pyramid. In this pyramid having only one base and one apex point. So second one is square pyramid. So square pyramid. And third one is pentagonal pyramid. So pentagonal pyramid. So fourth one is hexagonal pyramid. Hexagonal pyramid. This is the classification about the polyhedron. Second one is solid of revolutions. What is solid of revolution? So second type is solid of revolution. What is solid of revolution? So in this solid of revolution, it is the solid of revolution it obtained by revolving a planes of phase is called solid of revolution. In this solid of revolution classified into 3 types. So first one is cylinder. First one is cylinder. What is cylinder? So in this cylinder is a solid of revolution is obtained by the rectangle faces. About one of its side is fixed. So for example, I am taking cylinder. So I am taking cylinder here. So this is the cylinder. So in this cylinder, one of its side fixed. One of its side fixed revolutions. So in this revolution, infinity number of lateral surfaces. This is the cylinder. Here we can imagine it as a prism. This is the prism. So in this prism having 2 bases are and axis perpendicular to the base and the bases are equal faces. So coming to second one is cone. So what is cone? So what is cone? So in this cone is a solid revolution. Cone is a solid revolution is obtained by revolving a triangle faces about its side is fixed. For example, I am taking one square. Here I am taking cone. This is the cone. Here one of its side is fixed and it making triangle faces. So here we can imagine it as a pyramid. This is the pyramid. In this pyramid having infinity number of lateral surfaces. So in this pyramid having only one base and apex point and axis point passing through the midpoint of the base. So this is the cone and third one is sphere and third one is sphere. So what is sphere? What is sphere? So here I am taking another example of sphere. So this is the sphere. In this sphere having inside of the diameter. So this is the diameter of the sphere. So these all are the types about the projections of solids. In this projections of solids, so here we are depends upon the axis classified into 4 types. Here we are using 4 conditions. By using this condition we are solving a diagrams. So what is conditions? Conditions of the projections of solids. Projections of solids. Here, so first one is axis. First one is axis perpendicular to one plane and parallel to other plane. So So what is axis parallel to one plane and perpendicular to other plane? So the axis parallel to HP, the axis parallel to HP. So perpendicular to another plane. So for example, in my hand is a surface, this is the axis. The axis parallel to HP means this is the position of the axis. So this is parallel to HP. So in this, here we are observing total object on top view. So here we should draw the diagram on top view. For example, first draw the reference line. This is the X and Y. So this is the HP. We called as a front view. We called as a front view. And this is the top view or VP. VP means vertical plane. So here first one is axis parallel to HP, perpendicular to another plane. So parallel to HP means this is the position. Here we are observing total object on top view, right? So top view means here. So for example, I am drawing one square plane. So this is the square plane, A comma B comma C comma D, and this is the center point. So the axis passing through here. So this is the top view and this is the front view. In top view will look like a plane square and front view look like a line. So this is the first condition. So this is the first condition of the projections of solids. So coming to second condition. Second condition. So first condition, B condition. So axis perpendicular to HP and parallel to BP. In shortcut form, we write as a parallel and perpendicular lines. So the position of the axis is, for example, in my hand is a surface and this is the axis. So axis parallel to VP means this is the position. So here we are observing total object on top view, right? So this is the, for example, I am taking one reference line. This is the X and Y. So for example, I am taking triangle. So this is the triangle. So A comma B comma C, and this is the center point. This is the center point, and extend this line up to front view. So this is the front view and this is the top view. So this position will come. First condition is BB. So second one is So second condition is axis inclined to one plane. Axis inclined to one plane and perpendicular to other plane. Perpendicular to other plane. So what is the condition? So here example, I am taking one reference line, same. This is the X and Y. For example, I am taking small, for example, a square pyramid base is 50 mm or base is 50 mm and pyramid length is 65 mm and axis parallel to HP and inclined to VP. So this is the condition of the example. So first, so what he is asking, square pyramid. So what is the base length? 50 mm. So square pyramid. In this, I am taking one example, square pyramid. In this square pyramid having base length is 55 and pyramid length is 65, right? So for example, we are axis parallel to VP. So axis parallel to VP means this is the position of the square pyramid. So here we are observing total object to top view. So we should draw the diagram on square pyramid. Draw the top view. This is the top view, reference line below the top view and reference line above the front view. So what is the base length of the square pyramid? So this is the 50 mm. So 50 mm base length. So all bases sides are equal. So extend this line, and what is the pyramid length? Pyramid length is 65 mm, right? So first to draw the 65 mm line. So join the all corners meet at one point, we called as a pyramid, right? So in this, draw the axis line. How we will get axis line? So join the all corner points, we will get a midpoint of the square and pyramid. So given a labeling A and B and C comma D. So in top view represented as a small letters, right? Before only we discussed top view represented as a small letters and front view we represented as a small letters with dashes. So A dash, B dash, and here C dash comma D dash. So apex point we called as a O dash. O dash. So this is the first stage of the square pyramid. So what is the condition? Axis inclined to one plane. So axis inclined to HP and perpendicular to other plane. So here what is he is asking? Inclined at VP 30 degrees, for example. Clear? So here by using protractor, take 30 angle. So take 30 angle, mark, and so by using scale draw a 30 degrees straight line. So 30 degrees straight lines. 30 degrees straight lines. Clear? So this is the 30 degrees straight line angle. So extend these lines, take pyramid length. So take A dash, B dash to O dash distance. Take A dash to O dash distance. So draw a one line. So we will get the one side of inclined. So take third angle. So third condition of the projections of solids. So what is the third condition? So third condition means inclined to both planes. So inclined to axis, inclined to both planes. So axis inclined to both planes. So this is the condition. So same here, for example, I am taking square pyramid. So I am taking triangle pyramid. So for example, so triangle pyramid, base is 30 mm. So base is 30 mm and axis is, so pyramid axis. What is the pyramid axis is 55. For example, 55 mm. So the axis parallel to VP. The condition is axis parallel to VP. So draw the incline to both planes. So this is the first draw a reference line. Clear? So after that take X and Y. This is the X and Y plane. So what is the condition? Axis parallel to VP, right? So here we should draw the triangle at top view only. So this is the give labeling A comma B comma C and find out the midpoint of the triangle. So extend these lines and here draw the pyramid. So what is the pyramid length? So here 55 mm. So draw the 55 mm length. Clear? After that draw the midpoint axis line. So axis line how we will get? So one long line, short line, long line, short line. Clear? So mention the names A dash, B dash, comma C dash and O dash. So incline to both planes means, so first inclined at HP 30 degrees by using protractor 30 degrees. So draw the pyramid. So take distance of the A dash B dash to O dash. So this is the A dash B dash, this is the O, and this is the C dash. So this is the O dash. So extend these lines down and again extend the pyramid triangle lines. Here we will get another. So here we will get another. So here we will get another triangle. So pyramid. So this is the stage 1. This is the stage 1. And this is the stage 2. This is the stage 2. Here write down B1, A1 and C1. This is the O1. So coming to third stage. Third stage, incline VP at 30 degrees. So incline VP at 30 degrees. So take same rectangle. So this is the distance of the rectangle. Again here we'll mention the same dimensions and lines and midpoint. So draw the same pyramid. So draw the pyramid same angle. So this is the conditions. So this is the shape of the triangle. So third stage, same distance and same dimension we should take here. And so here we are giving labeling is B2, comma A2, comma C2, comma O2. Same, extend this line up to final. So extend this pyramid lines also. So this is the, here we will get the three view of the solids. So this is the diagrams here we will use. So find out the names and this is the shape we will get exactly. So here we are giving name is A1 dash and here A2 dash, B2 dash, here C2 dash and B2 dash, here O2 dash. So for example, I am giving these examples. So next, before this, so we will learn some conditions about the projections of solids. So what are the conditions? So what are the conditions? So conditions. So first one is square. Square. So square conditions. So what is the square condition? Two conditions are there. First condition is, so the edges resting on the HP. So that means we will draw this diagram of the square pyramid. So first diagram of the square, and next one is the square in the corners resting on the HP means here we will take this diagram. So corners resting on the HP. So I am showing one video about the projections of solids. So small examples. So here, see here, draw the projections of square pyramid. Its axis perpendicular to HP, parallel to VP, and profile plane. The base is parallel to VP. Take a base pyramid 30 mm and axis length is 60 mm. So draw the projections of solids. So here, so what is the length? 60 mm, and what is the base length is 30 mm. So this is the diagram of the, so this is the position of the plane. So right, see here HP plane, right? We say here VP plane. So here we will get profile plane. So see what is the condition here asking. So one side of base is parallel to VP. See here one side of base is parallel to VP. So this is the VP and this is the square pyramid base. So this is the square pyramid and base is parallel to VP, and take the pyramid axis is 60 mm. So it is parallel to again profile plane. So here we will get profile plane. So this is the profile plane of the square pyramid. So clear? So in this problems we will get the like position of this profile plane. So what is the square pyramid? So it is parallel to profile plane and VP, vertical plane. So what is the HP? HP means horizontal plane. So after that we will get the, this is the original diagram of the square pyramid, and in paper we should mention the diagram like this. So this is the square pyramid, and we mention all dimensions A comma B comma C comma D, and pyramid having all corners meet at one point we discussed about, right? So in this O dash, so this is the top view and this is the front view. So front view will look like a cone and top view will look like a square. Thank you.